Today, nearly 5 billion hectares of land, which is more than a third of the total land area we have on this planet, is used for agriculture. So you can imagine the impact this industry has on our current global crises and global warming, but also in matters of sustainability, biodiversity, etc. And one big problem in agriculture right now is that across the globe, in most areas of the world, agriculture is not really penetrated by technology. Compared to other industries, there's really a lack of technology in agriculture. Most of the bright minds of our generation, they don't work in agriculture, they go into more lucrative industries. And we wanted to give back to one of these really important fundamental industries that we have on this planet. And to do so, we are focusing on one of the key losses in agriculture, which is the pre-harvest stage. So in agriculture, there's a lot of losses. Pests of diseases ravage the fields. There's a general lack of data in agriculture. But then even after harvest, we have poor storage infrastructure, inefficiency in the transportation and the handling, and all of this leads to massive losses in the agricultural sector. And today, around 40% of the yield from the fields are basically lost or not achieved properly. And this is mainly because agriculture is done really reactively and not preemptively. So especially half of the agriculture today is done on small-scale farms. Especially in India, we have all those scattered plots across the land, but not just in India, but even in developed countries like Switzerland or Europe, a lot of farming is done on a small scale. So these farms don't have access to the massive machinery as, for example, the giga farms in the States. In order to tackle this, we really need to give better technology to small-scale farmers, but also make their farming practices more data-driven. Because right now, since it's so reactive, a farmer, they see a problem that is basically already too late to solve. They go to a local shop, get some chemicals that might or might not work, and then find labor to distribute these chemicals. This all is really slow and inefficient, and we lose a lot of the potential that a single plot of land could achieve. At SUIND, we really want to tackle these two problems. And for this, we have developed our own customized AI-powered spraying drones, data analysis drones, to give farmers the potential to serve their farms better. And as agriculture is such a massive industry and so much land area on the planet is used for agriculture, any solution that we put out there, it really has to be scalable. And drones or other technology have been used in agriculture already. Also in India, there's this massive drone scheme. But the problem is current solutions, they're not scalable. They're not really autonomous. They only have bare autonomy, which makes it difficult to use. Still a lot of manual labor to operate this machinery. And we wanted to change this. For this, we really developed our own AI-powered drones that are insanely easy to operate. And by making them so easy to operate, it's really easy to train people to use them. You can use them on any crop, not just very specific ones, and this makes them very efficient. So with this, we want to help farmers to, number one, get real-time insights into their farms so that they can work a lot more data-driven. And with this, we want to help them protect their crops. But also you need to intervene early. For this, we have our spraying drones that really can very rapidly and quickly, in a scalable fashion, service fields and produce a consistent and high quality of the delivery of whatever chemicals, whether it's organic or traditional chemicals. And with this, we allow farmers to not just maximize their yields and reduce costs by reducing the amount of chemicals they use and reducing their losses, but this also improves their quality of produce. But most importantly here is what is actually the impact that we've generated so far. I mean, it's easy to say we're making agriculture better, but actually showing that it's possible. And I'm actually really excited to share with you like the success stories we had in this field so far. So for example, beginning of this year, we did a really big operation in rubber. So rubber, for example, in Kerala, there's massive rubber plantations which are basically forests. And after the monsoon, they always have really big fungal outbreaks, which lead to massive defoliation of the leaves. And this reduces the latex output of the fields. So far, no drones could be used in rubber, and they were spraying the rubber fields from the bottom up. So you have to imagine spraying a forest from the bottom upwards. This can't be efficient at all. When they tried our solution, and we did this on a large study, they could actually use 60% less chemicals than with their existing methods. At the same time, they had 80% higher leaf retention. So we significantly reduced their inputs and improved their outputs. So they were able to reduce their costs by 50%. And of course, since they were using so much less chemicals, even though they were still using like a copper oxide, which is not considered organic, the sustainability of the operation significantly increased. But this doesn't just work for rubber. For example, we also did this study in banana, where the plot of land that we serviced was reducing the cost by around 35%, while increasing the yield by 10%. And interestingly enough, the quality of the product was so much better that they could charge 20% higher prices in the market afterwards for their produce. So this really shows it is possible to use technology in agriculture and actually make an impact. Yeah. So this is our team right now. We are all really passionate about making an impact. As I said, Switzerland to India, we are quite a diverse team. We are situated in Zurich and in Bangalore. And we really believe that agriculture is such a big problem that you can't solve it alone. So we are always looking for collaboration, other startups or industry members who have the experience, have the connections to really make an impact. And yeah, so if you're excited, if you have connections in agriculture, please connect with me. I would love talking about it for the entire day pretty much. This is my passion. So please connect with me on LinkedIn or through the app I just learned about. And I would love to continue the conversation, learn from experts in this field, and share the stories our startup went through. Thank you.